why would people do this? Who wants to do this? In what reality is throwing yourself out of a plane a normal thing to do? When I came to Estonia, I promised myself that I would do some things that scare me. Now, I kind of expected that to be, building my business, starting a YouTube. Maybe I'd go climbing. Instead, I'm throwing myself out of a fucking plane. I don't know what reality I'm living in right now, but this is definitely not the one I normally sit in. So I went down for breakfast and was asked if I wanted to go skydiving on Saturday before I'd had a cup of tea. And I'm not at my best before I've had a cup of tea. Logic and reason is not a thing. I have never wanted to skydive. I have never had any interest in skydiving. Like, on the list of things I want to do with my life, it is so far from this list. It's not even something I've ever considered before. And out of all of the things, this scares me probably the most. I am so uncomfortable with this. I have not slept since they said yes. In fact, there was a moment where my payment didn't go through properly and it looked like I wasn't accepted and I wasn't going to be able to do it. And I was relieved. And then a few moments after I was relieved, I was then actually a little bit disappointed. And that's when I realized I'm going to have to make sure I sort this out. The future version of me that I am working on, the one that I am trying to be every day, she would say yes to skydiving. And because I'm trying so hard to build the future that I want, I have to kind of do what the future version of me would do. And I know that right now I am terrified. And I don't think I'm going to skydive at this point, to be clear. I'm not sat here panicking about I might die or any of that sort of thing. I know it's a completely safe sport. Like, the guy that I'll be doing this with has probably done it thousands of times. And this is like a normal Saturday morning for him. But I know how terrified I get. And I know I'm going to cry. And I know I'm going to fight it and freak out. But we shall see. The future version of me would do this. And I said I would do things that scare me. Now I'm just putting my money where my mouth is. And hopefully I can fucking do this. I'm never going to be ready to do this. Even if it did come up at another point. So I might as well just do it now, get it out of the way.
Well, this weather and the plane you're about to see in a moment didn't exactly fill me with confidence as I made my way towards the skydiving centre. But at least I got to meet Kiara, and she's pretty awesome. We've only known each other for 5 minutes at this point, but I'm pretty sure she's going to be in my life for the future. And then it was on to the safety briefing. You know, the section that's supposed to make you feel better about throwing yourself 4,000 meters out of a plane. It kind of worked.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bring them back safe.
No problem.
At least one of them.
Which one?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Sorry.
I'm not sure if winning means that you get to come back or not.
Overall, it was quite a fun day, so it distracted from the impending doom that I was feeling inside. But I just kept telling myself, this is excitement, not anxiety. This is excitement. I'm not nervous. And I just repeated that over and over.
What's your message to your best friend in case you don't make it?
Thank you for literally saving my life on every other occasion up until this moment right now.
Yeah, where are you now?
Yeah,
She's going up there. No worries, Kiara will be a great substitute. So if something happens, it's definitely her fault.
Yes.
Nice. Excited. How excited are you from 1 to 10?
8.
Nice. We're getting there. We are getting there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
After multiple hours of us just goofing around because our flight was delayed, it was finally time to actually do this. I still couldn't believe that I was doing it. It didn't feel real, but I just kept on with the positive mantra and really believed that if I did this, it would be a huge step forward for all of the anxieties and fears that I have pretty much about anything in life, because this is one of the scariest things I think I could do. And I just didn't believe I ever would do it. At this point, I just kind of found everything hilarious. I'm strapped to a man who I've never met before in a tiny little aeroplane with like 8 other people about to fall 4,000 meters to the ground at 100 miles an hour to prove to myself that any limiting belief I have can be overcome. As I looked over the edge, I was thinking this isn't real. Like, I couldn't believe that I was doing this. I honestly was in such shock with myself. I'd completely surrendered. What will be, will be. And we hurtled towards the ground, and I remember I was just thinking so many thoughts at once. Am I actually doing this? It's like zooming into Google Maps. Is this a dream? This isn't my life. The actual I really can do anything that I put my mind to. And I even remember thinking, like, how do you even have time to think this many thoughts while this is what's happening? I pushed myself to do this experience because it's something that the future version of me would do. She would be fearless, therefore I am now. My imagination had created these scenarios that I genuinely thought would happen. And honestly, I'm so glad that I did it. It has given me a confidence I didn't know I had, but also it's a confidence that I didn't know I needed. I proved to myself that my fears didn't control me. My fear of heights didn't matter. My fear of being out of control of a situation didn't matter. I will never forget this day and the lessons that I learned.
Hello. Oh my god.
We were quite light.
First emotions. Oh my god, that was insane. Thank you so much.
But you didn't. You weren't afraid to jump out.
No, I really surprised myself.
I'm so proud of you.
Honestly, I thought I was gonna cry and be like freaking out, but fuck it. I was just like, this dude knows what he's doing, so we hope anyway.
Yeah.
Happy times. How was it?
I loved it. That was sick.
Boom. Thank you very much. Getting her back safe. So,
Hello.
how are you? How was it?
I'm alive.
Well done. So fresh emotions.
Good. Like that was great.
1 to 10.
10.
Ah, that's not good. That's
10 being
awesome.
good, right?
Nice. So what was the best part? The free fall, or when you pull the
I think the free fall bit was actually the best part because it didn't feel real. Like it was so insane as a thing. Like,
right? Yes.
yeah, and I think like just gliding along that's lovely, but you can kind of get that feeling somewhere else. But that initial like falling the fuck
Yeah.
out and being like, well, I'm doing it now. No going back. Like that was probably the best bit.
Nice. So do you regret it? There we go, and that's why we don't trust emotions. Go hug your family now.
So let me know the goal that you are massively scared of, or that is not even on your list because it's such a fuck no. And how would it change your life if you actually conquered that fear?